Here we go on that. Amp unit. Let me know when we're live, man. Let me know when BC is up on your screens. Let me know you guys can hear me, please. Check 1, 2, BC live on the tube. BC getting amplified with his gold card. Red team, gold team. What's up, everybody? I got pretty decent playback. Let me know if I start blowing out a mic or anything. We'll switch to the earbuds, man. I'm absolutely shocked, guys. And I know, BC. BC, how can you be shocked? You've been telling us. We've been talking about this for months. We were waiting for this moment, BC. How can you be shocked? It's like one of those things where you wait for it, you wait for it, you wait for it. You know it's coming. You don't know in what shape or form. You don't know how it's going to be presented. You don't know exactly the legalities behind it. But you know it's coming, And you keep waiting. And there's no word. There's nothing happening, really. You keep waiting. You keep waiting. Something huge happens, like she shows up to New Japan and gets in the face of Kyrie. And you're like, okay, well, that's got to be it. And then you go back and you check the official legal public page of WWE, and they're still showing her. And it's like, well, something's up. We know there's a little bit of a relationship there, more with 3 H's than Vince McMahon. So maybe they had a talk. Maybe they're letting her do stuff in Japan, and then she'll come back. Maybe Royal Rumble Mania, maybe later this year, whenever she's ready. But you keep waiting for it, and you keep waiting, and then it happens. And it may be different for BC because I've had this channel. I've been making content for over 5 years on this channel. And from day one, I told you guys, it's a pro Sasha Banks, pro Bray Wyatt channel. If that's going to be a problem, I understand. If you got to go elsewhere, I understand. But it's a pro Bray Wyatt Sasha channel. They just captivate me more than anybody else. That was before Maxwell Jacob Freeman came into play. MJF is doing an incredible job captivating BC and everything he does, but it was Bray and Sasha. So for BC, maybe this is hitting me a little bit differently because all I knew was Sasha Banks NXT, Sasha Banks WWE, and all I knew was her bad booking in WWE. Tragically, while I saw everybody else pass her by. Double, triple time, whether it's Charlie Flair, fucking Lacey Evans, or even Alexa Bliss, who I'm okay with now after working with Bray. But back then it was incredible seeing Alexa Bliss capture 4, 5, 6 championships, and I'm over here going, well, what the fuck are they doing with Mercedes? The booking of Sasha, if you're a Sasha Banks fan like BC, it was a rough 5+ years that I've been creating content, that she's been on that roster for nearly 7 years. It's been rough booking wise, but that's all we really know, and we always wanted to see her climb that ladder, finally get the rocket strapped to her, finally get the momentum, finally have the company open their eyes and look at her as a marketable machine that can do wonders for the company and actually create a division around her. And sadly, guys, that time never came. And WWE never truly gave her that moment, never gave her a chance. And here we are where it's over. Like, it's actually over, man. This was the last piece of the puzzle. The legal public roster page. It's for anybody to see. You just type in, I think, WWE roster, and it's not just for fans to see what wrestlers are on it, guys. That's actually a legal public page that anybody can use. You guys would be befuddled if I told you how many lawsuits came from that public page. Wrestlers that shouldn't have been on it were on it. It's incredible. And that was the last piece of the puzzle. She was still on it for the longest time, even through all the rumors. Her contract is over. She's been officially released, we heard, back in September, October. And I'm like, no, not so fast, motherfucker. She's still there. As of 11:35 a.m., done. It's over. 11:35 a.m., WWE legal department officially removed Sasha Banks from their public roster page. She has been officially removed and relocated to the Alumni Section. She is tucked in right between Savio Vega and Santino Marella in the Alumni Section. So, so I'm just baffled. Again, we saw it coming. We knew this is where we were headed, but to see it actually happen, I've been checking this page nonstop every fucking day for you guys, man, to make sure that I'm not missing anything, you know? Like, she was on the New Japan roster page. She's on WWE's roster page, and then we heard she could show up to AEW. Could you imagine if if she's on everybody's page? Every company? I mean, that would be fucking incredible. And then we got wind. I saw it a little before noon, but I had people that were also following this for BC, and they told me that it was at 11:35 was the official time that they had that she was taken off Eastern time. What this does is it now obviously opens the door for an AEW debut this Wednesday night more than ever, right? Before, as of last night, even yesterday, when she was still on the WWE public legal roster page, we said there's no way, bro. Like, you know, even Melty Boy had to do a fucking a 180 and turn about face and just go the other way. Melty Boy even had to say, oh, hold up, it doesn't look like she's showing up to AEW anymore, because even he knew, like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? No reputable source can confirm she's working with AEW still to this moment. And she's still on the WWE roster page. Well, now as of this morning, everything has changed. Everything. And she is now, what this means, guys, once you're removed from that legal page, you have no ties to that company. This woman has no ties to WWE anymore. I don't know how she was able to do it, and I'm so proud of her. As a Sasha fan, Mercedes Vernando, Mercedes Moné, I'm so proud of her. I don't know how she did this. Usually they will freeze your fucking contract, first of all. So if you want to sit out till 2025, go ahead. You're going to be on that page. You're going to come back to work. So they're going to freeze your contract. Or they're going to say, okay, we're going to let your contract expire, and we need this from you, right? There's going to be no XYZ, right? So you can go to Japan, for instance, right? They just let Shinsuke do that for the Great Muta. So you can go to Japan, you can go anywhere around the world, do what you got to do, but you cannot go to AEW. That's the one thing we're asking you not to do. Is that something that they did possibly, right? We'll let you out of your contract, beginning of the year, do whatever you want, no frozen contract. We're not going to fuck with you. Just don't go to AEW. If she shows up to AEW, I'm fucking baffled, man. I don't know how she was able to do this. She did not get her contract frozen. She did not have any punishment for walking out. She just got to ride it out and go to AEW. I would be baffled if that actually happened. I mean, good for her. Fucking A. Her and her legal department are fucking better than WWE's, I guess. Because the only option here, that they freeze, even if... Guys, I know I'm going a lot of what happens behind the scenes, but I have to. It's the only way that I can have an honest conversation with you guys. Guys, what happens when this happens, if somebody walks out or it does not want to work, for justified reasons, by the way, what happens is that they're either going to freeze your contract, whether they do or not. The first thing they're going to do is you cannot tamper the contract. Right, we all know that she was under contract the rest of 2022. Guys, she was already trademarking new names and merchandise, and she was already in talks with Japan, maybe even AEW, while she was under contract. So even if you're not going to freeze the contract, which obviously they didn't do, you would at least not be able to tamper your contract and talk with anybody else, trademark your own shit. You can't do any of that. That's literally in their contracts. So how the fuck was Mercedes able to do that? Again, I'm proud of her. And however she did it, man, I'm sure the whole wrestling world, all the wrestlers in the world are going to want to know how this was done. Because she was able to do all of this while still under contract legally. I mean, she was on the page all of 2022. It's no coincidence, beginning of 2023, and here we are. And JR9 Gaming, is JR9 up in here? JR9, I don't see him in the chat, but JR9, if you catch this later, whatever, man, you hit it on the head yesterday in the stream. You fucking nailed it, bro. You said she'd probably be removed today after the Japan debut. And I said, how the fuck, then why wouldn't it be done last fucking week? Are you telling me it literally ran out Thursday and they had to have known where she was going? But you were exactly right. I don't understand how this is. I don't understand how this is possible. And I'm really going to be interested, man, if there's ever a tell-all with Mercedes and she tells like how this process went. I cannot wait to hear that. I am shocked that they A, did not freeze the contract, and B, allowed all the tampering in the world to happen. I mean, is this just 3H's just going, you know what? Just do what you got to do and we'll be here for you. In which case, that's got to be a wink, wink, nod, nod. Whatever you do, don't go to AEW. That's got to be... I mean, they have to hope that she's not going to AEW. But now this raises a whole new set of questions and problems. I just put up a video a couple of hours ago. I hope you guys catch it sometime today. I went over the whole AEW Dynamite show yesterday, and I went over a whole 15-minute conversation about this. I called it No Money, Mo Problems. Because, guys, I don't know if you watch Dynamite or not, AEW, but doesn't Tony Khan have to produce Mercedes Moné now? Doesn't Tony have to produce Sasha? Because who the fuck is he going to have? The buzz is there. All of the teases. Britt Baker last night saying, I'm the boss. I mean, if they show up to Los Angeles on Wednesday and they don't produce Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, who the fuck? You know Shida's going to turn on fucking Tony. If you guys saw Dynamite last night, Saraya said, I'm going to choose Tony Storm to be my partner right in front of Shida. Shida did not look happy. So you know Shida's going to like turn on fucking Tony Storm. I think any wrestling fan with any common sense and logic in their dome piece knows that that's going to happen. Storyline-wise, it's beautifully done. What happens afterwards? I mean, is Shida just going to become the partner and take out Saraya anyway? Is Shida going to take out Tony Storm and fucking Thunder Rosa, who we don't expect back until later in January, early February? But is that, I mean, it's a back fucking injury. She could be ready to go now and just sending everybody for a ruse. If Thunderstorm, yeah, that is Tony Storm. If Thunder Rosa shows up, that's still going to be lackluster to the 100th degree when most everybody is waiting for Mercedes Moné. Not even Rosa is going to fill that void. Tony Khan let this get out of control. It's either she shows up on Wednesday or this is a bust. Unit, am I right? I mean, this has to be Banks or bust. Money or it's a mess. And if you have no money, you have mo problems if you're Tony Khan. So this whole thing remains a mess. And we're going to find out every fucking answer that we've been desiring come Wednesday. That's going to be a pop in the ratings, I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't be shocked if that pops a million plus. There's, there is still questions out there. Some more questions than answers, I understand. But this was the biggest piece of the puzzle right here, man. Is there any affiliation with WWE at all? And because of that public page, and Sasha remained on that until 11:35 a.m. Eastern time today, there was still an affiliation with WWE. Now, no more. There's no more affiliation, guys. It is over. And she has literally successfully gotten away from WWE. I mean, this is unheard of. She walked out, justified, by the way. I'm so proud of her. She did not get her contract frozen. She tampered with the contract. I mean, she was able to negotiate with other companies publicly. I mean, this was public knowledge for WWE to see. She was able to trademark a whole new identity, and WWE did nothing. That is unheard of. Do they know something we don't know? BC made a big issue about this yesterday, and I don't know, maybe fucking Sasha told WWE, hey, get that shit off of the roster page. BC's not going to let this go. You're going to ruin my comeback. Who knows? And all of a sudden she shows up at the Royal Rumble and not AEW Dynamite. Who the fuck knows? I am baffled right now, man. But this, I don't even know. I don't know. This is shocking, man. When you're a Sasha Banks fan like BC is, all I ever knew was her in WWE. And I'm just taken back. I don't even know. I think this will hit me like, we all know that it's like an abusive relationship or something, it's not right, but it's all it's all the WWE is not treating her correctly, but it's all we know. So you keep going back, obviously, and you keep getting fed the lies and you keep getting abused by the fucking company and you fucking walk out, you threaten to stay out, but you come back. And as fans, we kind of gotten used to the abusive relationship. They do her dirty like they do with so many talents. They fucking walk out or they fucking cry wolf or they do something, then they go back. And it's a repetitive, vicious cycle. This time, Mercedes said, no, I'm leaving. Guys, this is how true she is to her word. You guys want to hear something crazy? You remember how pissed off she was when she was fed those lies with Bayley? They said, hey, we have nothing for you. We're pushing Charlotte right now, like we always do, and everybody else. But we'll put you in a tag team with Bayley. You can be best friends, and you can giggle on the road. And we promise we'll give you a tag team division, and you guys can win titles, and you can make them prestigious. And they lied, right? There was no division. There was not even a chance to make them prestigious. So they ended up fucking saying, no, that's it. Sasha said, I need time away, man. You fucking literally lied to us, Vince. So she comes back and she's fed the same lies with Naomi. Now, do you guys remember what she put on her social? I think it's still pinned on her social, I believe. She literally says, you can best believe this time I'm taking it personal. She was telling all of us that I will do this again. I will accept all of your all of your words. But if you lie, it's one of those old sayings, man. You fool me once. You fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, that's on me. And I'm not going to make myself a fucking joke. I will let this happen one more time. And she put that right on her social, and she kept it fucking pinned. She was not fucking around, and they fed her the same fucking lies. Christopher, thank you. Oh, Jared 9 is up in here. Jared 9, I don't know if you were up in here earlier. You were right about yesterday, bro. They took it off 11:35 a.m. Eastern time, Jared 9. So you fucking nailed it, dude. Christopher, this time I'm taking it personal. It's still there on her Twitter, pinned. Thank you, Christopher. That's still pinned. That's how real she was. That's how much this means to her. And you thought she was fucking around. The company, everybody thought she was, whatever, you'll just do what we say. Stay at the bottom of the barrel. Stay in your little stupid non-existent division with your irrelevant tag team. And she was like, I'm better. I'm worth more than this. I can contribute more to the wrestling world. I'm so proud of her for standing up. And she fucking said, I'm not coming back this time. I'm literally going and doing what I wanted to do from day one. Change the wrestling world for the females. I don't understand why she gets so much fucking hate and heat, by the way, other than the fact she's so fucking good and people are jealous, people are envious, and people want to be her. People don't like how cocky she is or how egotistical or how narcissistic because she knows her worth. And people don't like that when a female is strong like that. Oh no, I know I'm the fucking best. They don't like that. So they get unnecessary fucking heat and hate. But somebody like Mercedes, she's going to eat that shit up and know that she's got everybody in the palm of their fucking hands. As long as her name is in their mouth, she's bringing in that money. She is kicking ass. She's doing her job correctly. So everybody can keep fucking hating on her. That's just going to make her value go up. That's going to make Mercedes more money. And that's going to make her even better, more cockier, more narcissistic, more egotistical because she should be. You know why? Because Mercedes Vernando is the best female wrestler in the fucking world. That's it. That's not coming from just a fan. That is just a cold, hard fact. Because you can't give me a better wrestler. Because you cannot name one wrestler for the female division that is everybody's best match. You can't. And I've got other ones that I fucking love that I think are amazing. Like Io Sky, Io Shirai, Asuka, phenomenal. You can't fucking do it. She's literally the fucking best professional wrestler on the planet for females. And it's about fucking time where you stop and say, damn, how is she getting 14 titles? You gave me 3 in 3 months. I got 6 combined. I really only have fucking 4. And somebody commented yesterday that there was 2 more for 100. Maybe it was Terrence Burrs. But if you look at it, then she's only had fucking 1 or 2 actually relevant fucking titles. She knows her worth. You can hate on that all you want. I appreciate the truth bombs up in the chat, man. I'm just giving you guys the realest fucking deal. I'm speaking as true to from the fucking chest, from the heart as possible, man. I'm done fucking sugarcoating shit because people get their feelings hurt. Or the people that don't like Sasha, they love the channel, but they don't like Sasha. You know, that's okay, by the way. I appreciate you hearing this. But then you have the people, nah, Baisley, she's not that great, man. I don't see it at all, Baisley. I don't see how great you all think she is. I think she's a pompous asshole. I don't see how good. She's a botch master. No, she's actually not. She's fucking incredible. She can turn botches into fucking gold. That's what she does. If there's botches, it's because other wrestlers can't fucking keep up with her. That's how fucking good she is. You want to know the facts? Oh, I'm getting fucking frisky now, motherfucker. This is my 4th coffee. You want to know facts? Let's talk facts. Do you realize that when I watch 90% of a Mercedes matchup, a Sasha Banks match, do you realize what the fuck I have to go through? I'm going to take you into the mind of somebody that doesn't just watch wrestling, I study professional wrestling. Do you know what happens when I watch 90+% of Sasha Banks matches? I get fucking to a sad, bewildered point. I get to a fucking depressed point that they cannot keep up with her. She has to slow down. She has to let shit manifest 4 degrees lesser than what we should be doing. And what I mean by that is not bouncing around the ring like a ping pong ball at 100 miles an hour. I'm saying she's ready to rock during every sequence, and people can't keep up. I can name you a bunch of names, but I'm not even going to throw any wrestler under the bus. But they cannot keep up with her. That's what I noticed. She already is ready. She's 10 steps ahead. And everybody else is 6 steps behind. It's fucking pathetic. But I came to understand that not everybody is great. People are born good at something. People are born just not good at something. I would love to be a rock star. I'm not the greatest singer, and I can't play the fucking guitar that great. So I know I can't be a rock star, right? Some people want to be the best wrestler in the world. Maybe they don't have the talent. Or they can't speak on the fucking mic. Maybe they have all the talent in the world, but they can't talk, so they're limited like fucking Ricochet. Until Ricochet can cut a promo better than a fucking podcaster like BC, I'm not going to take it seriously. There's no reason that a podcaster like BC should be better than 90% of the roster. If you take me over to WWE, I'm probably going to get over 8 million times faster than 90% of the roster. 6 weeks on the fucking roster, BC would be over. Just give me a fucking hot mic and watch me rock. Some people are born to do something, and some have to work really hard just to be decent or just good. Mercedes was born to be great. She just is. Mercedes Vernando is fucking amazing at what she does. It's not coming from just a fan standpoint. And to show you that, I tell you guys all the time, I'm a Jinder Mahal fan. But you don't hear me talk a lot about Mahal because I know it will make all of you guys put your dome piece to a brick wall because he's not that entertaining because his booking absolutely fucking sucks and there's no reason to care about him. BC could give him 10 great storylines that would make you give a shit, but WWE doesn't know how to do that. So you don't hear a lot about Jinder Mahal for justified reasons. So why do you hear so much about Sasha? It's because she's actually that fucking epic, and how she was booked in WWE is actually that epically criminal. It's fucking tragic the way she has been given to us, produced by that company, booked by that company. And she's fucking amazing. And I don't know where I'm going with this. This is totally live right now. Some people click these live streams and they think it's a video. They don't understand. This is live. And I just found this news out not long ago, maybe a half an hour before the stream, something like that, 45. I don't even know. I mean, this will happen at 11:35 a.m. Eastern time, guys. So this is live. I might be talking in fucking circles. I don't know what to think right now. All I've ever known was Sasha in WWE, and that is over as of 11:35 a.m. Eastern time. It's done. She has no more ties with WWE. And I think all these feelings are actually like coming into the forefront. I'm actually now understanding that this could have been so much better, and WWE treated her like shit. And it is sad how this ended. When she showed up to that main roster, when she was in NXT, man, the future in that company, not just for Sasha, for WWE was fucking electric. You thought this is one of the newest, brightest stars in the company. All they got to do is give her the little bit of a fucking push. She's got the vehicle. She'll do the driving. She'll drive all fucking night. You don't need to replace the driver. You just got to put gasoline in the vehicle. They wouldn't even put gasoline in the vehicle. They wouldn't even tell her where the gas station is. It's like they purposely sabotaged this female the entire time she was there. And now here we are. January, what is it, guys? The 5th? January 5th, 2023. And it's officially over. It's officially over. And now all we have is the memories. We look back and see how her career in WWE was. And it's fucking pathetic that it had to be this way. 5th. Thank you, guys. It's pathetic that we had to do this. It's pathetic that VKM and even 3H's couldn't come to the fucking table with Mercedes and say, this is what we're going to fucking do to make sure you are happy. It's fucking pathetic. Maybe H had a fucking, I'm guessing they had conversations, but they weren't good enough for Mercedes to believe their bullshit lies anymore. And I think fucking Mercedes sees right through, even though she always thanks Vince McMahon and she thanks Triple H, she thanks them all the time. I think that's even more in character. But she did have a better bond with 3H's, but I think she knows that 3H's doesn't fall far from the tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And that a Levesque is the same as a McMahon. They're one of the same. And she knew, bro, if I do this again and I get fed the same lies, I get fooled 3 times, and then I walk out again, everybody's just going to look at me as the fucking clown. No, I have to finally stand up for myself. It is a shame that it got to this point, is my point. So this was only supposed to be a half an hour stream. You get me ranting on this subject, and because it's so new, it's so fresh, she's officially out of WWE as of this morning, even though she already was in Japan. This is official now. And, I'm starting to really, come to terms with the fact that it's over, guys. Sasha and WWE, I can't believe that one of the most promising wrestlers that I have seen in a generation, they could not book her properly to the point where she had to leave. How does that happen? How does that happen? You gotta be so fucking bad at what you do. You gotta be so delusional to have somebody like Sasha Banks, Mercedes Vernando in your possession, in your fucking company as a talent, and you fuck it up to the point where she's miserable. You have to be extra fucking delusional to fuck this up. And you know what their fucking answer is? This is how you know they're delusional. Do you know what their answer? They just lost Sasha fucking Banks. And their answer is, let's bring back Charlotte. Give her the title. I'm sorry, what, Vince? You heard me, doofus son-in-law. Give her the title. But she's just getting back, Vince. You heard me, doofus. Their fucking answer. How the fuck is this not delusional? Their answer was to bring back Charlotte, have her defeat Ronda in like 60 seconds via a fruit roll-up. That'll make Ronda look like the baddest female on the planet. A roll-up. I can't get up. Oh no, I can't move my shoulders. What? And then she wins the fucking title. This company is fucking mind-bogglingly delusional. Delusional. In their mind, nothing wrong. No harm, no foul. Oh, no, we don't have Sasha. Oh, well, we have Charlotte. We have the marketable, blonde hair, blue eye, big boobed Charlotte. She can do the moonsault. Sure, it never connects, but she can do it. She can do natural selection, which means she can do a somersault. She can do a figure 8 leg lock, and if you really press her, she might give you the figure 16 leg lock. That's your fucking answer to one of the best wrestlers in the world, Mercedes Vernando? Charlotte fucking Flair? Are you fucking kidding me? It's delusion. Here we are. She's now totally free from that prison. And again, it's... I know this is what is needed, right? We've said this. As Sasha fans, a lot of us, we said this is what's needed for her to finally fucking, as cliche and stupid as it may sound, to finally fucking spread the wings and fly. But even though we knew this was needed, and we knew it was going to come to this for them to realize her worth, and for her to accomplish all the dreams and aspirations and goals that she has for herself, even though we knew it, when it actually happens, we're kind of shook. Because it's all we knew is her and WWE. And it's nothing will be the same now. If you're a Sasha fan, it's going to be different. You know, she wants to go on a world domination tour, she says. I don't know what the fuck that means, but she showed up in Japan. She's going to take on Kyrie in San Jose next month. She might show up to AEW for a few appearances. I don't see it being long-term because it sounds like she wants to just go around the world and just wrestle. I mean, that's how much she loves this industry. She's willing to let go of the spotlight and wrestle in a lot of places that a lot of people can't even watch her wrestle. She's willing to do that just to do what she loves. I don't understand. And if that story is correct, that they didn't want to pay her what they pay Becky and what they pay Charlotte and what they pay Ronda, if that's true, then this company needs to go out of business. They literally have no... They have no business being in business. I mean, this is a company that will literally sabotage, that they'll just implode their own business eventually anyway. So you might as well just rip the Band-Aid off and kill the company. And that's sad because all we've ever known is WWE. But if you're going to make a decision like, I don't think Sasha's worth the money of a Becky Lynch. I don't see her worth in the realm of a Charlotte. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Ronda Rousey? And I'm a Rousey fan, by the way, from the UFC days. It's sad what the fuck happened to Rousey. At this point, guys, as sad as this may sound, as a Rousey fan, Ronda Rousey is not worth a $25 a week contract. If you paid Ronda Rousey $25 a week, I would say that's too much. I'm pretty sure you could put in AMP unit member Renee G, and she can run fucking circles around anything Ronda Rousey's been doing. You know, I didn't think I was going to rant like this. I really didn't. This whole thing was supposed to be a half an hour. This is so new. This happened at 11:35 a.m. They finally took her off the page. She is no longer officially with WWE. That is legally now. She's free to do whatever, and I'm so proud of her, and this is awesome. But it's also so, it's just numbing to think about how we got here. And it was so pointless. We didn't have to get to this point. We did not have to do this. Guys, real quick, as far as Naomi, the latest that we're hearing is still the same thing that I've been telling you. I've been telling you guys this for a few weeks now. It's different than Sasha, Mercedes. She looks to be staying with WWE, and when I did check this roster fallout, Naomi is 100% still on that main roster page. So this just goes with the reports that I am hearing from my own people that Naomi is absolutely returning. You got to believe that's Royal Rumble. So now here we are. Naomi, if she does in fact stay with WWE, which is what it looks like, Amp Unit, how do you book Naomi? I mean, for those, I would have her win the Rumble, and then you strap fucking 3 rockets to her, and you watch her fucking soar. I always say she's more than marketable with the Glow concept. You can sell the Glow championships, Glow sunglasses, the things you put around your shoes to light up the shoes. Fucking, you could sell. I mean, she's so marketable. She's one of the best in-ring talents you're gonna find. She's always a human highlight reel. She's athletic, and I say even more athletic than Charlotte Flair. But a lot of people are saying, well, isn't that rewarding isn't that rewarding bad behavior? A lot of people are saying she walked out, BC. And even if it's justified, BC, what is that telling the roster that they have? If she just comes back after leaving and not fulfilling commitments, and then she just wins the Rumble, BC, they can't do that. And I hear those concerns. I'm not even going to throw shade at those people. Because I hear what they are saying. But guys, what it's going to show the company is what not to do in the future. Don't let it get to that point. It's a learning lesson for the company to not let their roster get to the point of frustration that they feel the need they have to walk out because they're not being heard and instead just being lied to tenfold. This is a learning experience for everybody, and I believe if you have Naomi win that shit, you're only going to show everybody that you do listen to the talent, that you are there for them, and that you're going to get better. Naomi could be that face to change it all. And if you're not a fan of Naomi or you just don't see her winning the Rumble and you have somebody else, that's just fine. My point is, when she comes back, you capitalize on the momentum. You give her what she has earned. Fuck deserved, and she does deserve it, by the way. But what she has earned is a proper fucking push. Not a fucking title because it's Black History Month. Not a fucking billboard because they're in Brooklyn. A proper push. Because everybody would want a fucking glow title. I would like a glow title. It doesn't just have to be for little black girls, Vince. It's universal. It is epic. Naomi can be more than marketable than Charlie Flair. You just don't want to give her the fucking chance. Do you not think little white girls can have glow titles? Do you don't think that would be fucking epic? Otherwise, what is the mental block with giving Naomi the fucking full throttle rocket? Because I'm failing to see it. She's been there longer than Charlie. She only has 2 titles. Charlie has 14. She's never been marketed at once. Once! In 10 years! Okay, let's say BC's wrong. Let's play a fucking game. Everyone want to play a fucking game with BC? What does Charlotte have that Naomi does? Come on. The mic? I'm Charlotte, and I'm going to beat you, and I will get my title. All hail the queen. I understand Charlotte is more confident on the mic, no doubt. Robotic as fuck. It's the same fucking shit, and it still either puts you in a fucking snooze-infest coma or want to put your head through a brick wall. What does she have that's fucking better, bro? Fake and blonde. Eric says charisma. Who's got charisma? I hope you're not talking about Charlotte. It's the fucking opposite. Oh, kidding. Thank goodness, Eric. I am the queen. I'm gonna get my title back. Okay. I got you, Eric. Thank goodness that was a joke. The Flair name, JR9, you're exactly fucking right. I'm actually being honest, too, man. If anybody wants to tell me what I am missing for 10 fucking years to have Naomi not get one fucking iota of a chance to be marketed like Charlie, and Charlie for over 7 fucking years, getting this nonstop push that is clearly not connecting with everybody. Fake silicone boobs. Blonde hair, big tits, bleached teeth, unfortunately. Oh, man. We're not... and I don't want to turn this into a bash of Ashley Flair, man. She could be a sweetheart in real life. It's the character being booked fucking over people like Naomi and Sasha and so many others. How do you lose Ember Moon? I have no idea. How does Ember Moon have to go to AEW is beyond... How do you release Ember Moon? Athena. How does Asuka even have to turn back into Kana? How does Xia Li not get any fucking proper booking the moment she gets to the fucking roster? I have no idea how you see nothing in Xia Li. How you botch Shayna Baszler to the point where she is a fucking fruit roll-up queen. I have no fucking idea. How you botch Ronda Rousey and how she should have been booked. I have no fucking idea. This company is ass backwards delusional. Io Sky has been botched. Now they have the irrelevant titles in a non-existent division. Io and Dakota are just place-holding those titles. Keeping them warm because they're going to put Ronda and Shayna probably in a fucking tag team. Like that's going to fucking matter. It's frustrating to see. You know, I can rant about Sasha. You guys know the channel all well enough. I'm going to rant about Naomi. I cannot fathom how you do not book her better and give her the spotlight. And let's see how far she can really rock. They never did that. 2 title reigns and they suppressed her every fucking time. And quickly, they were over. Charlotte, every fucking title has failed. She's never gotten over. And you know how you know? 9 face heel turns, guys. She has turned face heel 9 times. That is telling you nothing is working. There's no connection. They had to rip the Band-Aid off when she came back last week because it was her return after 7 months. So they needed to do everything all at once so the crowd would get a pop. Right when she gets back, which is when you get the biggest pop, you've been gone, they're like, oh shit, I haven't seen her in a while. Then she wins after 60 seconds, a title. Then she goes into the crowd to get them more excited. Then there's Ultra Pyro going off. They pulled out all the stops so it would look like everybody was welcoming back Charlotte. Let's see in 2 months, 2 weeks. Let's see the reaction if it's like fucking Tampa. Let's do a little experiment. It'll be fucking interesting. But Naomi can't get fucking shit. She gets punished when she shows up to a live event with a glow title. If Charlotte showed up with a little fucking queen, a little queen hat, or a queen tiara, oh, Vince would be all over it. It's not right, guys. I hope you understand that. Even if you're not a Naomi fan, I hope you understand my words. They're coming from a pure place. I've been watching Naomi for 10 years. And for 10 years, guys, I can't make this up. There's nothing. I think she's more athletic than Naomi. Charlotte. Naomi is more athletic than Naomi. Imagine that, Naomi versus Naomi. We did that with The Undertaker, by the way. Undertaker versus Undertaker. That was a real thing. SummerSlam. Chat, when was that? SummerSlam what? Who played The Undertaker? Was that Bryan Adams? Get info. I don't know why I thought of that. It was 94, thank you. Or 93. Which is it, guys? 94? Brian Lee. Bryan Adams is a fucking singer, man. Summer of 69. 94. I'm not even joking. It was an Undertaker versus Undertaker match. Anyway, if we can clone Naomi, I would love a Naomi versus Naomi match. And then we'll see which Naomi is better. But literally, I feel Naomi is better than Charlotte Flair. A billionfold. I truly believe athletically, it's not even close. All we've seen athletically from Charlotte is a cartwheel, natural selection, and a moonsault. Do you know what we've witnessed from fucking Naomi? Have you ever seen Naomi in a Royal Rumble? She's the highlight reel. Her fucking matches, just singly or in a tag team, she's the highlight reel. So guys, how do you figure she doesn't deserve that? She's got the character, the glow and the feel the glow character. Do you know how much merch you can sell? The mic. Okay, well, fucking 90+% of the entire roster, including the men, cannot speak on the microphone. Do you know how sad that is? That is what is holding back wrestling, man. A big part, anyway. There's many reasons why pro wrestling is on life support. But do you guys realize that one of the biggest reasons why pro wrestling is on life support is because we got all the best athletes in the world, all the kids that grew up in the backyard on their trampoline doing all wrestling moves. Well, now they're doing flips and dives on our TVs. And we get to yell, this is awesome. And then we go on social and we go, that was a banger. But do you know what they lack? Is this thing on? They lack fucking mic skills. They're not amplified. They don't have personality. They're not charismatic. Why the fuck is BC more amplified? Why is BC more of a character? Why is BC more larger than life? Why is BC more of a talent, more entertaining than 90+% of the rosters? That should not be. I should not be watching these shows while I do my due diligence, my notes for you guys, and I should not be going, I'm way better than this motherfucker. Half of them I'm actually fucking bigger than too these days. But I'm better than these bitches. The men. I'm talking about the dudes. The dudes. They can't speak. So are you telling me that that's why Charlotte got 14 reigns and Naomi because she's that much better on the microphone? She's fucking saying the same shit nonstop. We're using Charlotte as the example, by the way, because that's their answer. They lost Sasha Banks this morning at 11:35 a.m. officially. There's no more ties legally. That was the last stamp of approval or disapproval. Legally, she is now in the alumni section. There's no more ties. And Naomi, door's still open for a return, I guess. But their answer, guys, they probably think they've done nothing wrong. They probably feel like they lost nothing. And their answer is Charlotte come back and win another title. The same thing we've been doing for 7 years. The same shit that is the reason that people like Sasha Naomi have been frustrated and miserable at work. It's not right. My point is, you cannot like Naomi all you want. She's more than deserving to get a proper push. Not just a fucking title, guys. A proper push. If she doesn't win the Rumble, okay, put her in the bloodline. You don't need to literally be blood. I mean, look at Sami Zayn. He's getting over as fuck. The bloodline got even more over with Sami. Sami, I'm pretty sure by looking at him, has no bloodline affiliation. And at least Naomi actually has family affiliation. Her fucking husband's right there, man, with Jimmy. So there's even more of a reason to have Naomi in the blood. So if you don't win the Royal Rumble, okay, maybe we can do something else. Put her in the bloodline. How fun would that be if ever down the line, I know they're both heels now, but if you have two dominant destructive forces like Bloodline on one show, you have Judgment Day on another, and then they just collided, right? Naomi's the muscle for the females on the Bloodline. You got Rhea Ripley doing her thing, and then they just collide. I mean, you could do so much fun shit. My point is, there's a lot you can do. You just have to believe in her, give her the rocket, and let her fucking soar. And she will take you to new heights. That's how good Naomi is. She never gets the fucking chance. And if she stays with this company, which is what it looks like, they better fix that shit. Guys, I can actually do this. I mean, I do have other commitments, though, starting at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, so I do have to get moving. But I could talk about these subjects probably all day if I had the time. But I know I've talked about this probably to nauseum for some people, so I'm going to leave it at that. Again, I just put up a video a couple hours ago. It was the AEW Dynamite review, but the first 15 minutes we talked about this situation and how Tony Khan, I mean, it's pretty much Banks or bust at this point. AEW's audience is going to be looking Wednesday in LA to Sasha Banks. So they announced Toni Storm. Sheeta looked pissed. I believe Sheeta is going to attack Toni Storm, and then this will allow a real mystery partner to show up. Is it going to be lackluster like a Thunder Rosa, or are they going to make money on Wednesday? Tony Khan only has one fucking option at this point, and I talk all about it in that video that I put up a few hours ago. I don't like to put two videos back to back. I had no choice but to go live with this breaking news, guys. Sasha Banks is officially departed now. Away legally from WWE. There's no more ties as of 11:35 a.m. And the latest word we're getting is Naomi will stay. And I just hope that any lies that they told her, I hope they're not lies. I hope they come true to their word. And I hope we see the best of Naomi still to come, man. I really hope so. So I'm going to let you guys off on that. There were some super chats that came in, so I want to address that now. Guys, I just saw 200 on the ups. I appreciate you guys so much, man. This was just me, like, just befuddled that this actually happened. Even though we knew this was happening, to actually see it happen, and I just wanted to go live with the news. So to see you guys, man, over 200 on the ups as we go to 300, I'm absolutely humbled by that because I didn't even mention the likes. So to see that you guys went an extra step and fucking showed me that love and respect on the channel, man, I appreciate that. As a Sasha Banks fan, it's a little harder for BC, you know? It's an end of an era. You saw the thumbnail. I literally mean that. Game over. The Sasha Banks WWE 7-year experiment has come to an end this morning, and I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm excited for her future. I know this is what had to happen. But it's also sad at the same time because it's all I've ever known is her in WWE. So it's such an odd. It's odd, you know, and we just take it one day at a time, and we'll see where it goes, man. We'll see if that leads to AEW on Wednesday. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for the ups as we go toward 250 plus on the way to 300. I'm going to stick around. That's all I got to say. Well, I'm probably going to say more. I don't know what the supers said, so I might talk more about Sasha Naomi right now, actually. But that's my rant anyway. That was supposed to be a half an hour long. So much love and respect to all you guys if you got business to attend to. But I am going to go to my supers now and see what you guys are up to. And let me start off with... And again, don't forget, guys, I put up a video a couple of hours ago, AEW Dynamite's review, and what Tony Khan has to do in the dilemma that he finds himself in. Make sure you guys catch that, please, man. Almost 2,000 of you have already caught it, and I just put it up a couple hours ago. Let me go over to Ashley Steggles, 179, kicked us off. We live and amplified. Ashley, you know it, man. And I know you're probably... responding to my question when I started the stream, are we fucking up and going? Can you guys hear me? Are we fucking live? And there's Ashley Steggles like, you can bet your fucking ass we hear you, BC. Ashley, good to see you up in here, man. What fucking news, bro? We've been waiting for this story, and it finally happened this morning. Christopher Blackshear, 199, Mercedes to VKM in 3 H's. I got 2 words for ya. Sucking motherfucker. That's 3 words. I had to add the motherfucker in there, Christopher Blackshear, no doubt. Savage 1024, the Punisher, 2 spot. Well, it's about damn time. We waited. We knew it was coming. But the longer it took, Savage, and then she shows up to New Japan, and she's still on the WWE roster page, we started to think there is a deal between 3 H's and Japan. And maybe Mercedes will come back, maybe Rumble, or by WrestleMania. There's some type of deal. But as of this morning... gone, bro. Sasha Banks is gone from WWE, and Mercedes Moné is now officially her new full throttle name going forward. There's no more Sasha Banks. As of today, Sasha Banks is gone. One day I do expect her to come back, obviously. But for the foreseeable future, there is no more Sasha Banks. It's weird, you know? That's all I've ever really known. For Sasha, anyway. For Mercedes. Strict Tango, 2 spot. It's a shame that few of her dream matches won't happen. Several of her dream matches will not happen. And not just that, but some of the matches that already happened should have had a better stage, a bigger stage, and a better storyline. So, Strict Tango, exclamation point on that statement, dude. Jack Brewer, 5 spot. Goodbye, Sasha Banks. Hello, Mercedes Moné. So proud of Mercedes Vernando. Jack, you and me both, bro. As a mega Sasha Banks fan that I am, I'm feeling some type of way. It's crazy. It's there's all these type of emotions, but like, I'm so proud of her first and foremost, and I'll be supporting no matter what, man. Can't wait to see what the future holds for her. It's gonna be fucking mind-numbingly shocking if she shows up Wednesday as Saraya's actual partner. If Sheeta takes out Tony thinking she'll be the fucking partner or something, Tony Khan's like, no, bitch, you ain't doing nothing. And Saraya actually has something up her sleeve. I don't know how that works, though, because Mercedes Moné is a diabolical full throttle heel character, right? I mean, you've already seen that in Japan, but you already know that. So I don't know how this full throttle heel Mercedes is going to be the partner of Saraya. That just doesn't seem to make sense. So I don't know how that would... Jer9, I knew you would have something, Jer9. Mercedes will turn on Saraya post-match. See that? Yeah, you got it. Jer9, beautifully done, because you have to think about that, right, guys? You can't just say, oh, she's going to show up as the partner, and it's totally going to belittle the character development that Mercedes has been putting into Moné. So is there an immediate turn on Saraya afterwards? Does Baker know who it's going to be? Or know who shows up? Was this like a plan, right? Sheeta attacks Tony, and Baker had fucking Mercedes in the wings. And it was all a ploy, and Mercedes was working with Britt Baker. How fucking badass could that plot twist be? I'm already starting to get creative with the shit. But anyway, Jack Brewer, no doubt, man. Dante Jaron 23, 499. If Mercedes doesn't show up, whoever it ends up being will probably get booed out of the stadium. I'm sure TK is well aware of that. No doubt. Even Meltzy Boy, who spews a lot of bullshit, he had to do a 180. I think you guys were telling me his latest report is that now he's like, oh, this is Tony Khan trying to abort the ship. And I told you guys in the video I put out a couple hours ago, go check it out again if you missed it or didn't catch it yet. I told you guys that this could be Tony Khan jumping off the boat before the boat sinks. And he knows he created a shitstorm. Everybody is now expecting Mercedes. And if he's not going to deliver Moné, he's going to have more problems. So this is him going, well, see, Saraya already picked Tony Storm, so you guys don't have to be disappointed next week. I still expect Shida to, like, take out Tony and it still to be somebody else, but it could be like a Thunder Rosa coming back from injury early, I guess you could say. It's actually later. She was supposed to be back late last year. Then we started hearing late January, early February. But even if it's Thunder Rosa, it wouldn't matter. You could put a Chris Statlander, my girl Athena. It wouldn't matter. You could get a course of fucking booze if you show up with no money. So Dante Jarren 23, absolutely. I absolutely fucking agree. Dante Jarren 23. I spoke all about it in almost a 15-minute cold open in that video that I put up a couple hours ago. So hopefully check that out because I just don't see. Tony Khan has backed himself into a fucking corner. Either he shows up Wednesday with a lot of money or he's going to be fucking booed. I mean, he might as well just not show up. Just phone it in like Vince has been doing on Monday Night Raw, right? Vince is calling these shows with 3 H's. You know it. He's fucking at home, feet kicked up, calling the whole fucking show. Hey, Bat Metal 9, 2-spot. Hey, BC, I'm glad Sasha is in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Stay sexy. Ty Bat Metal 9. You know it. I don't know how to be anything else. Rockstar, Ty Bat Metal. Good to see you, gal. Good to see you back up in here. Haven't seen you in a minute. And yeah, I'm glad that she's just, out of the prison. It's just, you still feel some type of way. Ty Bat Metal 9, you've been with the channel for a while. You know how big we are on Sasha Banks. It's going to take a minute to get adjusted to this news. This is crazy to see it actually happen, even though we knew it was going down. To see it happen this morning. This is wild news, man. Wild. The fourth one, 2 spots, so we can get Mercedes versus Athena and go nuts. Yeah. If you do that properly, you give them a good storyline, you give them a good 20 minutes, you might even hear BC go, "This is awesome!" Because, obviously that would be a banger. You will not hear me saying that word, though, man. The only time you're going to hear me say banger is making fun of that fucking word. I can't stand that. That's what we call all these matches these days. It's going to be a banger. Oh, I hate it, bro. But yeah, you give me Sasha and Athena with a good... Or Mercedes. I got to get used to that, too, guys. Mercedes and Athena with a storyline. Thank you, man. We already know they can put on a good match. Give me more. Give me layers, man. Fourth one, no doubt. Eric Newton, 5-spot. Eric says, Sasha peaked, yet Charlotte is 37, and they give her the title. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Eric Newton, yeah, you hear that latest report. They feel she peaked, so she's not worth the money that Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda are getting. Peaked my ass. Has she even hit her fucking prime? I doubt it. And she's already everybody's best fucking match. I'll give you fucking peaked. Yeah, and then Charlie comes over at 37 getting a fucking 86th championship. Eric Newton, no doubt, man. Sheriff Rivers, 10-spot. Sheriff Rivers says, Doofus, VKM voice is hilarious as fuck. Sheriff Rivers, that's my Vince McMahon doofus chat, right? Whenever Vince wants fucking Triple H to do something and he won't do it. I told you to put Austin Theory, make him cash in on the open challenge. Vince, it doesn't make sense. It's an open challenge. You want him to just lose the open challenge? And then he loses anyway? That's what I said. Are you going to sit there and be a doofus son-in-law? Phil Brooks was right about you. You're a doofus. I love doing the Vince, man. Sheriff Rivers. Savage 1024, the Punisher, 5-spot. As much as you don't like CM Punk, he was right about WWE, and nearly years later, we are calling Triple Lame a doofus son-in-law. Savage, it's funny, I just read that. I just did the Vince doofus son-in-law voice for Sheriff Rivers. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not that I don't like Punk. I just, he's not my cup of coffee. I've just seen and heard way too much behind the scenes about this guy, and it just doesn't seem like that great of a person to many people. He finds his little circle. He's like a dog. He finds his circle. He treats them right. Okay, and then everybody else, he's just like a douche to a lot of people. So it's not that I just don't like him. I just don't like him. But dude, I'll always agree. If he, I mean, I'll give him the best review possible if it's good stuff on television, which I've done several times in AEW with him. And it seems like he's right about that. Yeah, he said, I'd like to think the company would be better when Vince McMahon is gone or dead. But the truth is, it's just going to be taken over by his doofus son-in-law and idiotic daughter. I don't see where the lie was, to be honest. I mean, we're looking at the fucking 3H's era, and Monday Night Raw is still fucking mind-numbing at this point. And it's clear that he's just working with VKM still at the top. Anyway, Savage 1024 the Punisher. That's true, brother. Jack Brewer, 5-spot. Mercedes will make the women's division better. Imagine the dream matches. I ordered her t-shirts to support the best female wrestler now. Jack, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Jack, the World Domination Tour, I think, is just going to be the bangers, right? It's going to be the matches, I understand. But if she settles down with a company like AEW, I really hope that they put the focus on stories, because you're going to see every aspect of Mercedes Moné. You're going to see every aspect how she can dominate. It's not just the great matches she's going to put on. She checks off every fucking box. Let her rock, man. And I think the more and more she gets away from WWE as well and stays away for a minute, you're going to see her promos get better. She's really going to vibe with herself, become even more confident. I still think for a while you're going to get the scripted version in her promos because she's so used to WWE's way of doing business, which is very scripted. I saw a lot of people hating on her because they didn't like her promo from New Japan. And guys, that's one of those times where I will say give it some time, because she's so used to one way of doing it. Give her a little bit, guys. Once she gets away and she's told, hey, I can be myself here, you're going to see a lot better Mercedes on the mic as well. So that's what I mean. She'll check off every box. Just give her a fucking moment, man. Give her a moment. You're going to see. That's why I say I don't even know if she's hit her prime yet. I really don't. That's how fucking good she is and how good I know she can be. So Jack Brewer, fuck yeah, man. Justin Jones, 5-spot. Let's remember, Baszler is the longest running 2-time NXT Women's Champ in history. But now, ... Justin, you nailed it, brother. Think about that. Longest running 2-time NXT Women's Champ in history. And look at her now. She is just known as the Fruit Roll-Up Queen. And we call her, if you're a new subscriber, we call Baszler that because most of her matches she loses within 2 minutes, and it's usually via a roll-up. I mean, there's no more embarrassing thing you can do to somebody, especially somebody whose whole gimmick is I'm a real fighter. I'm a real badass. And it's almost like they just want to send her out there to make fun of her. They want to embarrass her. And you know the sad part? It's almost like Vince saw weakness in her, and this is punishment forever. Do you guys know why I say that? You want to hear a little story? I've said this before on the channel, this story. Shayna Baszler was on Renee Paquette's podcast. This was a while back. And she said that Vince McMahon would just fuck with her dome piece. She would go out there. She did a match specifically with Natty Neidhart. And when she came back, Vince said, what are you doing? That was all wrong. You got to change this and that. Like what was that? So they went back out. They did something totally fucking different. They went back. Vince fucked with them some more. And when it was all said and done, he basically said he liked the original thing. So Baszler was all fucked up at that point. Baszler didn't know what to think. So when Baszler thought that she was on the bad side of Vince McMahon and that Vince was no longer high on her, Baszler waited outside of his office when he was not seeing anybody, waited. And when Vince finally saw her, she said, Vince, I don't want you to lose faith in me. Whatever you need me to do, I will do it. I will get better. I will keep training. I will never disappoint you. And she walked out. That's how committed Shayna Baszler was. And from that moment on, she has been booked like an embarrassing sideshow circus freak. That's kind of sad, man. Every time I tell that story, it's so sad, man. That all she did was tell Vince, I promise to give you everything you need out of me. And Vince looks at that like weakness. And she gets rolled up into, it's sad, man. She's probably going to go into a tag team with Ronda and get these this irrelevant tag titles in a non-existent division. I guess that's the only thing you can do with both, right? Ronda and Baszler are done. As a Ronda fan, it pains me to say that. Ronda Rousey is fucking awful. Ronda Rousey sucks in WWE. And again, this is coming from a Rousey fan. It pains me to say that. Ronda Rousey sucks. She would be better flipping fucking burgers at the local Burger King, stocking fucking groceries at the local Stop and Shop, selling a fucking used car down the block, selling fucking watches on Fifth Avenue. She would be better at anything, better at burning her house down, better at thumb wrestling her fucking grandmother. But wrestling, the way WWE has booked her, pathetically tragic. But that's my Baszler. How'd I even get on that? Oh, yeah, Justin Jones got us on that with that super chat. Let's remember, Baszler is the longest running two-time NXT Women's Champ in history, but now, ... She is fucking, she's awful, man. And it's so fucking sad, Justin Jones. Ashley Steggles, 449, says, I'll do you one better, BC. Tomorrow night, Charlie gets booed. Also, the UK is getting Money in the Bank pay-per-view July 1st. Oh, the UK is getting Money in the... Okay, well, Money in the Bank was fucking dead to BC the moment that Austin Theory... that travesty happened with Austin Theory. That's one of the biggest botches in company history. That happened a couple months ago. And it was already fucking odd with Brock Lesnar and that bullshit Money in the Bank. And then what happened with Carmella and James Ellsworth for the ladies' Money in the Bank. I mean, what happened with Otis? Otis gets the Money in the Bank briefcase. It goes over to The Miz for no fucking reason. He never even gets a chance to cash it. It goes to The Miz. Otis gets fucked over. I can name fucking 5 or 6 things off the top of my dome piece that makes Money in the Bank look like a fucking joke. The only thing that can revive it right now is to get it out of the United States and bring it to the UK, where maybe it will be a good atmosphere and it will be a little bit more fun. So I'm okay with that decision. Ashley Steggles. I'm okay with that shit. What city are they in tomorrow for SmackDown? Do you guys know? If anybody knows where SmackDown is tomorrow, let me know, Ashley Steggles, because she could get booed. You understand why they didn't have her come to New York City or Chicago or fucking or LA or even Miami, Philadelphia. You know, there's a reason she didn't show up to the real fucking cities of pro wrestling fans where we don't buy into the bullshit. There's a reason, guys. It was Tampa, Florida. And I love Florida. I love Tampa. But there was a reason that everything was done last Friday the way that it was. Memphis. I don't know. Memphis could cheer her a little bit. You know what I mean? And don't forget, H is pumping in that crowd noise more than Vince used to. For some reason, Paul 3Ls Levesque, he loves the piped-in noise, man. So BC will be doing his due diligence, though. I don't know. Memphis can cheer, man, if they show up and just want to yell, "This is awesome." So we'll see. Ashley Steggles, thanks for the information on the Money in the Bank, too, man. That could be the only thing to revive it a little bit. Delron, 2-spot. BC finally caught a live stream. Much love, bro. Much love and respect. Delron, I'm glad you caught this, man. This was impromptu. I already put up a video a couple hours ago. And then this news came out, and it was too big. I had to go live with my unit. So Delron, I'm glad you caught this, man. Hopefully you catch more in the future as well. Triple L. Time to play the lame. Delron. Derek Fleming Jr., 199. Charlie, I don't sell unless I feel like it, Flair. Derek Fleming Jr., pretty much, bro. I told this yesterday, and I used to tell you guys, I can't wait till Charlotte to take on Nia Jax because they both hate to sell. So I said, wait when Charlotte takes on Nia. It's going to be fun. Get your popcorn, get your coffee. And I was right. When they finally had a match, they just beat each other up for real because they didn't want to sell for one another. It was the funniest thing in the world, bro. Nia versus Charlotte. It's just, dude, I'll take that fucking every day of the week, twice on Sunday, because they just can't stand selling, man. Oh, man, it's too funny. Savage 1024, the Punisher, 5-spot. Imagine if Naomi could market a glow crowd. Marketing genius. Glow crown, marketing genius 101. But Vince and Andrew Tate stands who suck up to Vince. She's not a draw nonsense. Yeah, I don't know if I comprehend all of that, man. But yeah, they just Savage. They won't market Naomi. They just don't like to do that. They don't like to market Naomi unless there is a specific, I can speak, reason. Honestly, it's fucking sad. I've seen it play over for 10 years, man. 10 years. They only market Naomi when it's convenient for them, that company. Meanwhile, it's going to be Charlotte 365. I'm numb to it by now, sadly. Fucking numb to it. Willard Bayless, 2-spot. Talk your talk, big bro. That's why you're king. Willard Bayless, I appreciate those words, man. Yeah, it's the only thing I know how to do is not to bullshit. You know, people may not like my words. They might not agree with BC. That's fine. But I'm only going to tell you guys the utmost facts. I don't even care about my own opinion. Everything I said in this hour plus has been such facts, guys. I can't speak any more honestly and open with you guys than I am right now. So, Willard Bayless, I appreciate those words. Talk your talk, big bro. That's why you're king. I appreciate it, Willard. Having people understand my words and understand how pure and amplified and they're coming from such a fucking honest place, because I want to see these companies succeed and I want to see these wrestlers get the utmost best treatment. And that's why I talk my talk, man. So without you guys understanding, comprehending, there is no BC talking that shit. So I thank you, Willard. Honestly, man. Gold card member status, too. A lot of those super chats were gold card members, man. You talk about a level of support. Not just supporting the channel and membership and becoming gold card member, but also throwing the fucking supers and just showing the love. That's why I say, you guys thank BC, I turn it right around on you, and I thank you guys, man. There were some more as well, man. But Unique Butterflies up in here. Unique. By now, Unique, you heard the news, man. This is what we've been waiting for, Unique Butterfly. You heard the news by now, gal. Sasha is no longer officially with WWE. Legally cut ties. There is nothing left for her. No more obligations. No ties. Unique Butterfly with a 5-spot says, Damar is awake and he appears to have improvement. Blessings. Salute. Yeah, Unique, I heard that right before I went live. The latest report we're getting from the Bills is that Damar is starting to breathe a lot more on his own, and there's a lot more improvement this morning. That is fucking massive. We cannot let up off the gas, though. So anybody, even if you don't follow the NFL, do me a favor in the chat. If you have access to emojis, put up the prayer, please, for Damar, because it looks like he might actually survive this. And if you saw what happened Monday, guys, I was 90+% sure, unfortunately, it was not going to turn out good. I was 90+% sure. Everything I was seeing just told me this is not going to work. It's not happening. And people need to start preparing for shit. And here we are. What a difference. Fucking prayer, strength. I know people that don't believe in prayer or religion, it's not prayer. The hospitals did it, basically. It's the doctor. No doubt. Much love to them. But the power of prayer is real, because while his family and friends are sitting there in the waiting room, not getting any word and panicking and fucking about to break down, if not already breaking down, and they're seeing this type of love on social or platforms like this, or they're getting text and email, this type of love that you're seeing right now in the chat, that is strength to a family. And that gets sent when they're talking to somebody, whether they're in a coma or not. That type of fucking strength goes through them. I'm a firm believer of that. So whether you believe religiously or not doesn't matter. There's fucking power in prayer. That's evident. Because there's strength in prayer in this type of unification. There is strength in this shit. Anyway, not that I'm going to start preaching, but thank you guys, man. Because we are this close from getting some really good news that this dude is actually going to survive. Like Unique Butterfly said, the latest word we're getting is we're seeing improvement, and he's starting to breathe a bit more on his own. This could be a chance where this young man gets to survive. Could you imagine when he wakes up and comes to, and hopefully everything is good brain-wise. That's the real problem now, is that, how much damage was done to the brain. But if he's able to rock and he can understand shit, can you imagine when he finds out that his toy drive that was only supposed to get $2,500, can you imagine when he finds out it's near $7 million? At 24 years old, this kid is in his third year of trying to fucking help the kids that are less fortunate get toys. Yeah. 21 years old, I was getting into bar fights and being a stupid dumb fuck. This kid at 21 was starting toy drives and helping his community. Bad things happen to good people, unfortunately, man. But you know what? Sometimes really good outcomes come from the tragedy. This could be good, guys. This could be really good. I'm keeping sight on that. So, thank you for all the love, guys, in the chat. I'm a firm believer that when people come together like we just did right there, like that gets portrayed over. That gets sent over to the family, the friends, and it goes through the loved one that's in need. I truly believe that, man. There's so much power and strength and just support, strength that we send over to people. I'm going to stop preaching. I understand that. But Unique Butterfly brought it up, so I do have to send love over to DeMar Hamlin, family and friends. Derek Fleming Jr., 199. Brown down to the lamest. Break it down. Brown down to the lamest. Break it down. Are we still doing lyrics, man? Because you can't get BC singing again. Because eventually Carlos is going to enter the fucking chat or watch this later, and he's going to be upset that BC was singing. He's going to have to put fucking earbuds in. Derek Fleming Jr. Enforcer. If you guys don't know, man, that was some fun we were having on the members-only live stream yesterday, man. Enforcer 2K9, 2-spot. Moné, 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 Moné. Everybody has a price. For the $1 million man. And I always get my way. If you guys don't know, that's the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase's theme music. Enforcer 2K9 knows what's up. And we just gave it a little bit of a Sasha twist, a Mercedes Moné twist. Unique Butterfly, another 5-spot, says, it hurts my heart to see her leave. However, it's quite exciting to see her take over the women's wrestling world. The wrestling world, period. Unique Butterfly, I share the same sentiments, you know. It breaks you a little bit to see it come to this, and that it had to come to this, that they booked her so badly, so poorly, that she felt she needed to fucking leave and go elsewhere. It's so fucking sad that it had to get to this point. But just like you, Unique Butterfly, it is so epic to see what she does next, because she is going to capture the fucking world. Lightning in a bottle. She's not going to wait for it. She's going to go and get that fucking lightning and put that shit in the bottle. Unique Butterfly with another 5-spot says, in the end, however, Mercedes, Moxley, Danielson, Jericho, and others will inevitably return to WWE just like Cody did. Without question. Without question. A lot of them just know, with the exception of Mox. Mox would actually be fine never going back. I mean, he's that type of guy. Danielson is 1,000,000,000% going back. I mean, Brie Bella is probably already clamoring for him to do that because there's more quote-unquote opportunity. Danielson, no question. Jericho eventually will go back. And I'm not even saying just for a Hall of Fame, guys. I think they're going to do much more work in WWE in the future. Moxley is a wild card. I think he's perfectly fine staying away from that fucking place. Prime Killer, 5-spot. Will you live stream next Wednesday's Dynamite with this latest confirmation? Wednesdays are hard for me. I'm so booked up on Wednesdays, and by the time I get back, I'm usually like 5-10 minutes late to even get into the Dynamite review, so I have to go back, and then I can just start doing my notes the way that I like to. I don't know if I'm able to, Prime Killer. I'll maybe even the first hour at least to really get a feel of the crowd, and maybe the tag match happens in the first hour. Maybe I can do a live stream. Like I always say, Prime Killer, stay tuned. You never know with BC. I usually give about 15-20 minutes of notice before I'm going live. So you guys will get a notice like 7:30 p.m. Eastern time next Wednesday night, a half an hour before the show. Prime Killer, man. It's a good idea, though. Damonte Mabry, 499. Damonte Mabry says Naomi is the highlight reel and amazing. Meanwhile, Charlotte Flair is stale and redundant. Exclamation point, man. There's no lie detected there, Damonte. I wholeheartedly fully agree. Perfectly said. Savage 1024, the Punisher, 5-spot. WWE needs to do something with AJ Styles because he's being booked like trash in 2022. Savage, I've been saying this, man, when we found out he had an ankle injury. Before we found out it was broken, I said no matter what the injury is, no matter how long he's taken away, or away, when he comes back, I really hope that they book him like the AJ Styles that we used to have. Main event AJ Styles needs to come back. He has so much more to offer WWE in the wrestling world. And the way they booked him, it's almost like he's fucking garbage. You're right. It's almost like he's used goods. Just, you'll work when we have something for you. Make Omos better for a year. You know, do some weird shit with Judgment Day for 4 months. It's not going to be a real feud, but you'll be in and out of it. No, when he comes back, you book him like AJ motherfucking Styles because he is still a fucking superstar. And I'll say it right now, he's still one of the best wrestlers in the fucking world on this planet. I don't give a shit if he's still in his prime. Savage, I completely agree. Jimmy Fingers 19 with a 2019 Jimmy Fingers on a fucking Thursday afternoon. BC, I am late to the unit, so I don't know where we are in the cast. But I just finished barfing watching 90-pound Darby beat the shit out of Joe last night from pillar to post, while Wardlow couldn't. Joe and Wardlow both look weak. Jimmy Fingers 19. I hate to do this to you, man, but this is a perfect time to tell everybody to go to the video I put up a couple of hours ago. I went over the Dynamite review, and I talk all about the Darby situation. But Jimmy Fingers, if you don't have the time, man, to show the support right back that you're showing to the channel, I will preface it with this. I 1 billion, I infinity agree with your statement. And I talk about it in that review. I am mind-boggled that people are trying to defend this crap. That you did that to fucking Wardlow. And everybody last week went, well, the one good thing, BC, is that they're building Joe up finally. Where are those people this week when little Darby just fucking no-sold the leg injury from earlier in the match, started doing fucking cartwheels and fucking poo-ha hops, fucking running up the fucking ropes and doing coffin drops like he's fucking 13 on the trampoline in his mom's backyard? Nobody wants to talk about any of that. We want to live in a delusional fucking world where this is awesome. I understand I don't totally agree with it, but I see what Tony's trying to do. Wardlow lost to fucking Joe last week. Then looked at Joe after he hit him with a steel pipe earlier in the night like he was going to shake his hand. And Joe was like, you pathetic bum. Beats the shit out of him more post-match. Cuts his fucking hair just to embarrass him. And then a week later, little Darby fucking beats the shit out of him. How is that believable? Had a good friend with me watching Dynamite last night while I'm doing my fucking notes. And I'm not even joking. She watches this match and she literally said, I'm not even joking, guys. She said, what? That's not even believable. Literally said, what? That's not even believable. And I looked at her and I was like, don't even. That was my response. Don't even. In other words, like, trust me. I know. I don't have words for it. Jimmy Fingers 19. But I talk much more about it in that vid. And I think you guys definitely want to hear that out because it's just truth. You know, even AEW diehard fans, man, you listen to that review. You know, there's no lies being spoke. DeMonte Mabry. Oh, I already got DeMonte. Yeah, Naomi, the highlight reel. Yeah, I fully agree, man. Savage 1024, the Punisher with a 5-spot. WWE needs to do something with AJ's. Oh, no, I already got that. Hold on. Did I get everybody then? Oh, no, I didn't. Savage did start a new batch. Hold on. Savage 1024, the Punisher, 2 spots, says, Lacey, I can't get over Evans. Going down the aisle, Lacey, I can't get over Evans. Too much, bro. Nazmal Hussein, 199. Naomi will be on the posters next month. Oh, Black History Month. Nazmal knows the routine, bro. Right? Wait a second. Black History Month. This is where Vince McMahon and 3H's is going to go, what do we do? What do we do, Vince? Well, damn it, let's get Naomi. She hasn't been here for months, Vince. Is she under contract? Let me check the public legal page. Yes, Vince. Well, then, damn it, you doofus son-in-law, get her! What the company does. You know, we want to laugh, we want to joke about it, but I don't see any way that that's not what's happened for 10 fucking years. Okay. You can play delusional idiot all you want. That's what's fucking happened for 10 years. I've witnessed it. I've been fucking ranting and raving for this girl for 10 fucking years. For 5+ years that I've created content on this fucking channel, I assure you. Nazmul. Oh, no doubt, man. William F. William F. 499. Sad for WWE fans. Sasha gone and Charlie forced as always. Yeah, William F. William F., first of all, so good to see you up in the chat, man. But William F., I think that's what it is. It's a double hit. You know, you lose Sasha Banks, and now it's real. You know, you saw it coming for a while, but now it's real. Like, that was the final piece of the puzzle. Sasha is now officially 100% removed from WWE. There's no more ties. She's gone now. And so not only do we have to accept that, but now also their answer is let's bring back Charlotte, have her win a title immediately, and that's going to be what we're going to go with. The same thing we've seen the whole time Sasha was there, and the reason that people like Sasha had to leave and were miserable. So their answer is just the same shit that put them in the hole in the first place. People like Charlotte Flair running the division. It makes no sense, William F. I honestly, I just don't understand. Renee G. Well, no, I haven't sung in a minute. Who said I'm singing? I didn't say. I'm just talking about Naomi. What do you mean stop singing? I didn't sing for a minute. Why is people telling me not to sing? What the fuck happened? I was just talking about Naomi, guys. When the hell did I just sing? What just happened? I haven't sang for several fucking minutes. Yeah, Dave knows. I need to cut a fucking album. Fuck yeah. Time to get shit lame. I am Monday Night Raw, and I know how to be lackluster. It's all about lame and how lame we can make it. I'm gonna keep fucking singing. Oh, Carlos is back. Is that why Carlos doesn't like me singing? Carlos, Delimitation X. Oh no. Oh, fuck. No, where was I, man? I can't get singing again, man. William F. Totally fucking agree. It's a double-edged sword today, bro. So good seeing you, William F., man. Hopefully all is good. Sheriff Rivers, 5-spot random, but I'm thinking of getting Legos for SmackDown tomorrow night. I'm sure it'll be more entertaining. Bro, burning your hand on a fucking stove is more entertaining than fucking having to see fucking Charlotte Flair win another championship. Playing in traffic on a road that only has Mack trucks and school buses is more fucking entertaining than seeing Charlotte win another fucking title. Sheriff Rivers, no doubt, bro. Jack Brewer, 2-spot. WWE could keep Charlotte. WWE could keep Charlotte. B Mercedes is Moné. Oh, WWE can keep Charlotte, basically, because Mercedes is the one that's... Yeah, no doubt. But WWE doesn't see it that way. Sasha is expendable, and Charlotte needs to remain the fucking queen. This company has everything ass backwards, and then they wonder why they're in the fucking shitter. There wasn't even a Monday Night Football game this week with the Damar Hamlin shit. That got axed quickly, and they still lost over 100,000 viewers into a 1.6. 5,000 viewers less, they would have been back into the 1.5s. Unique Butterfly, 5-spot. Trinity is as a great candidate to win the Rumble, but so is Rhea. So there is the problem here. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Unique Butterfly. And I'm okay if they give it to Rhea Ripley, or if they have another solution that's really going to catapult somebody and give them the rocket. I'm fine with it. I'm not saying Naomi has to win the Rumble. I'm okay with that for sure. No matter how Naomi returns to WWE, which it looks like she is, she's going to remain with the company. They just better give her diabolical, epic storylines and the rocket. Really give her the biggest chance she's ever had and watch her shine. If they don't book her correctly and they feed the same type of shit, it's going to be the same fucking thing over and over. It's just expecting a different result. It's the definition of insanity. Unique Butterfly, no doubt. Stratango, 2-spot. Sasha/Styles would have been great mixed tag team. Oh, bro, you're talking about two of the best wrestlers in the world, respectively. No question, Stratango. I mean, you could fantasy book that to the cows come home, dude. Absolutely correct. I think I got every super chat. That was a lot, man. You guys showed up. If I missed any, I'll get them later, and I will still give you a shout out in the very next video, guys. I'll get the full list later. Hold on, there was a few more that actually came in. Ashley Stegels, 179. Carlos wants more singing, BC. Oh, Carlos, I didn't know that. Carlos, you finally came around. All right, I'm glad. Ashley Steggles, thank you for telling me that. I actually wrote a whole song. It's a 17-minute song. You guys ready for this? And because Carlos finally wants to hear me sing, I'm going to sing this 17-minute song, all right? This has to do with Monday Night Raw being so bad. I've been writing this for about 2 months. Let me get ready. Carlos, you ready for this? Carlos, is that true, by the way, before I start singing? You actually want me to sing, right? I want to make sure that's not just a... Oh, Carlos doesn't want me to sing. Okay, all right. Ashley Steggles is pulling Carlos's chain. All right. Then I will not give you my 17-minute Monday Night Raw sucks song. I will hold off on it. Thank you for confirming, Carlos. Ashley, you almost got me on that, bro. You guys are the best. Jaredon Gaming. You believe this shit, Jaredon? I'm with Ashley. Carlos has requested more singing. You guys are fucking rocking on. Carlos is like, no, motherfucker. I do not want to hear. BC should not sing. BC, we love you. You should not be singing, dude. Jared, you guys are too much, man. Chris Underwood, $4.99, came in just in time to give my brother, the Amp Man, a coffee. Salute. Here's to another Amplified 2023. Chris, you know what I'm going to say, man. I don't see you in here often enough. It is so good to see you up in here, Chris Underwood. I appreciate those words, man. Came in just in time to give my brother, the Amp Man, a coffee. Salute. Here's to an Amplified 2023. Right back to you, Chris. Hopefully you're kicking ass at work. Fucking rocking out, dude. And anytime you can stop in to say what's up, I greatly appreciate it, dude. It's people like you, Chris Underwood. People like you, that's why BC does this, man. Even though if you can't be here all the time, you stop in. We're almost at 300, guys. This is an impromptu fucking... I just put up a video 2 hours ago. There was some breaking news, and I fucking just went live with 20 minutes of notice, and we're almost at 300 on the fucking ups in the middle of a fucking Thursday afternoon on 20 minutes of notice. I mean, you guys fucking rock. Anyway, that was everybody, guys. I appreciate everybody for making this live stream so much more epic than I thought possible. It was only supposed to be a half an hour. We just went over an hour and a half. But I have to say again, I just put up a video a few hours ago. I would really appreciate it if you guys check that out. AEW Dynamite Review. And I talk about why it is so important that Tony Khan gets Mercedes Moné Wednesday. Or else Tony Khan better not even show up Wednesday because he is going to be booed out of the building. I talk all about it in that video, guys. And Eric Decker with that 5 spot. BC, please do the VKM voice of his reaction of Mercedes in the World Tour and leaving WWE. Thanks for being awesome. Eric Decker, because you're fucking awesome. You're showing that support. I will do a McMahon voice. You're asking me basically to do a little skit. Because you're asking me to do McMahon's reaction of her doing a World Tour and leaving WWE. So here goes BC's skit. You ready for this, Eric Decker? What the hell? Where is Sasha? Put her in a match. I need somebody to do the job. Bailey, I need Bailey to go over. Put Sasha in there to do the job. Oh, Vince, we don't have Sasha anymore. She's gone. What? What happened to her? Remember she walked out on you? She walked out. I thought I told her to take a walk around the block and come back. What the hell is she doing? Somebody find her and bring her back. I need her to lose. I need her to lose. Damn you to hell, doofus son-in-law. Get her. Oh, Vince, bad news. She just went to New Japan, and she might be going to AEW. AEW? What the hell is that? A fruitcake organization? What the hell are they doing? Get her out of there. You hear me? Get her out of there, Triple H. You fucking doofus. Vince, I can't. It's a contract. She's going on a world domination tour. Domination? I'm going to dominate you in 2 seconds. Get her back. Eric Decker, I'm going to pass out if I keep doing the Vince voice on 4 fucking coffees, bro. Anyways, I could keep going, but that's what I'm going to give you for now, Eric Decker. I could keep going with it. You guys know I love doing the Vince voice. I could have a half an hour comedy routine of just Triple H and Vince because I just think conversations with them would be so funny, bro. I just think that conversations with VKM and 3Ls is just too funny. So I always get off on that shit, man. I will dominate you. Get her back. You want a domination tour? I'll dominate you around the world if you don't get her back. I need her to do the job, the Charlotte. Anyway, Eric, not too bad, right? That was after an hour and a half of a fucking stream, bro. Jay, man. Jay, 499, says, new gold card member, too, and a tried and true of the channel. Jay says, on Monday night, I would start the show with Bianca held hostage by Alexa and Uncle Howdy, and then at the end of the show, Uncle Howdy reveals himself. Jay, you're getting too creative. I fucking love it. That would keep people engaged with the show, though. That would get people excited from the start of the show. That would make people put the remote down and have to see the end of the show because you have an actual fun storyline. So, Jay, you are breaking the rules, man. VKM and Triple H's rules. You cannot have fun shit like that. Not on Monday Night Raw. Otherwise, Jay, I'm right there with you, bro. Sounds fucking fantastic. Jay, much love and respect, man. DJ is a prodigy, gold card status up in this bitch, 199. Have you ever gotten emotional over a moment in WWE? Probably. I mean, I don't know about, I like as a kid, I remember like moments that really struck me, like Macho Man, Hulk Hogan. They were in this feud. It was a great storyline where Miss Elizabeth got bumped off the apron. And Hulk Hogan, I think it was like Saturday night's main event or something. And Hogan was carrying Miss Elizabeth back to the back. Maybe it was like a tag team match. And he had to leave Macho Man in the ring by himself because Miss Elizabeth needed help. So he runs Miss Elizabeth back to the trainer's room, the medical staff. And Macho Man is furious. Macho Man runs. Macho Man's a maniac. He's amplified 24/7. So Randy Savage, he runs to the back, and in the medical room, while Miss Elizabeth is being cared for and Hulk Hogan is over her, almost like Hulk Hogan is her boyfriend, Macho Man comes storming in, beating the fuck out of Hogan. I remember as a kid, I was in awe. It was, at that moment, it was so real to me. It was so real to me what Macho Man and Hulk Hogan did on that night. And I'm sure there's many moments like that where I was just like, I was rocked. I was always a big fan of the supernatural shit, the Papa Shango Ultimate Warrior shit that gets made fun of today. Please, I would take that today. That was so fun, bro. They did it so beautifully. These characters just jumped off the fucking screen. We don't have characters anymore. I'm not saying you need cheesy gimmicks, but we don't even have characters today, man. It's wrestler A in his underwear versus wrestler B in his underwear, and we just want to see them do moves and sequences so we can yell, "This is awesome! Fight forever!" You can't even get emotional these days or feel something, right? We show up just to chant shit, even when it's not even placed properly. You know, you have 3 minutes of fucking flips and dives, and we start yelling, "This is awesome!" No, you want true emotion? Go back and watch Shawn Michaels' Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. That's real emotion. That's real awesome content. That is an awesome match. So anyway, DJs, I would have to really think about that. I'm sure there's many. WrestleMania 30 from top to bottom was an emotional roller coaster. I always say WrestleMania 30. What a roller coaster. You start off with like Rock, Hulk Hogan, and Austin in the ring doing a promo, which is just epic. Then you go to the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak being ended by Brock. Then you go to the culmination of the Yes Movement, culminating in him winning the fucking championship and overcoming the odds of the company suppressing him. I mean, you had everything on that night. It was a roller coaster of emotion. WrestleMania 30 is one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time. There's so many, man. WrestleMania 7, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, career-ending match. These are my two favorite wrestlers in the world back then, guys. You have to realize how much I looked up to the Ultimate Warrior and Savage because they were so out of the box. People looked at them as lunatics, like they're just amplified nuts, which is kind of interesting because that's how people may look at me. And I just love those dudes, and they were in a match at WrestleMania 7. And the loser, their career is over. And I'll never forget what happened after that match with Miss Elizabeth and Randy Savage. I will never forget it. So, yeah, there's so many emotional moments, DJs of Prodigy. We'd be here another 2 fucking hours probably, dude. Appreciate that big time, man. Where'd I leave off? JR9, Gaming 2 spot. BC, it's now time to sing the roll call for Carlos. We should put that in fucking song form, but I'm gonna let Carlos off the hook here, man. I'm not gonna sing on this one so he can stick around. I'm not gonna put him through the fucking torture, JR9. Oh, we got a banger bomb up in here, man. Jimmy Fingers 19. I saw the banger bomb coming up. Ashley, Pile Driver, Justin Jones with the Flames, man. Mackay MC, JR9 Gaming, James Shrimp Fajitas. You guys are putting up the bombs, and yes, I think that was Jimmy Fingers 19. Let me see here. Yep, Jimmy Fingers 19 with a fucking bomb. A banger bomb, man. Show that support. Jimmy Fingers, you know what I got to do first. I got to have my unit show you that love, man. Tony Partita, thank you, man. Demonte, DJ is a prodigy. Marie Appleweight, I appreciate that, man. Carlos, Jimmy Fingers, that's all the love for you, man. That's a banger bomb. That's a lot of coffees in one hit, dude. I definitely appreciate that. Never needed. Renee G, I do agree. We won't torture Carlos on this one, man. Jimmy Fingers 19, bro. Salute, dude. If I could pick my Wyatt 6 stable when all is established, I am going Bray, Bo, Rowan, Dutch, and Vincent. If I could swap out Dutch and Vincent for the Briscoes, I want Rowan for the ties for Brody, and then have my Liv take out Alexa for turning on Bray at 37. Do you got this shit planned out, Jimmy Fig? You got to get your ass into Stanford and replace the 617 writers then, because it sounds pretty fucking good to me. I like Alexa with Bray, but if you want to rock Liv, I've said that from the beginning, just let it play out and rock. Let's do it. But you better be full throttle. This company has shown you they can't do that. At least Alexa and Bray, they were creating something. You want to go Liv, I'm down with it. If you can get the Briscoes involved, Vincent obviously is still in the running for Howdy, by the way. You know that. So that might actually go down. Rowan has always been kind of in the back burner for everybody with the ties to Harper. I love it, Jimmy Fingers 19. I'm interested in this anyway. However they play this out, I don't think that Bray is going to let us down. And I do think there is going to be the 6, and I do believe that it's going to be fun as fuck, and everybody is going to play their part beautifully, just like I feel the Wyatt family did years ago. But Jimmy Fingers, love it, man. It sounds like you're actually putting in thought, something that is all we ask on Monday Night Raw, man. Yeah, James from Fajitas. Yeah, I can't wait to it unfold too. But Jimmy Fingers, see, what you're doing now is your amplified booking, I call it. This is what got BC in the unit in trouble back in the day. We would book the fucking pay-per-views, and we would be so good at it, and then the fucking pay-per-view would happen. It would be so lackluster that people were like, BC, what the fuck? You put all these cool ideas in our head, and now it didn't happen. And I'm like, I didn't say it was gonna. We just booked it. Jimmy Fingers 19 is using his fucking dome piece. Jimmy Fingers, what a fucking, what a show of respect, man, that 5019. I appreciate the fuck out of you, dude. Always good seeing you up in here, Jimmy Fingers 19. And what a way to end the stream with a fucking banger bomb from one of my tried and trues. Gold status! Jimmy Fingers 19. Was that everybody? That is the perfect way to end the fucking stream with a banger bomb, man. This has been incredible, guys. I just put up a video a few hours ago, and you guys did fucking this. We went over 300 on the ups, by the way. So now when the crowd that comes in post live now, which will be in the thousands, they're going to be on our way. You guys gave them a good spot. Now they just have to work their way to 400 plus. So much love to everybody, man. Thank you for joining me for nearly an hour and 45 minutes with this breaking news. I was not planning on staying on this long. You guys made this so much fun again, like you always do. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Much love and respect, and you know how I like to end every single stream and video with a roll call. Either sometimes it's edited with names just written out, or sometimes I like to just roll call it myself. JR9, I'm not gonna sing it though for Carlos. I'm not gonna put Carlos through that. But I do want to give my roll call like I always love to do. There was a few new members added on today as well. I don't know if that's from the video previous or during this live stream. But JR9 Gaming and Carlos Ray from the jump, my gold card, top of the line members, man. Jack Brewer, Godswiller, Ash Sims, Jacqueline Robinson, Radar Rab TTV, Sir Charles, Sadiqa Flowers, Anthony Boley, and Ray Foreman. My gold card members, salute. Also, gold card status, Movies 456, Clutch City Fan, Kim T, Jimmy J 145, Kevin MD, and Crimson Blue 82. Also, gold card status, Dante Jaron 23, Unique Butterfly, A. Merrick, James Miller, Sterling Range, Dev Owl, Eric Leno, and D. Car A. Gold status. I ain't done. Also gold card status, Soldier Men 1984, Lord French Fries, Mayhem, Saeed Parker, CJ White, PB Silipride, Deontay Thomas, and Terrence Burrs. Also gold card status, Willard Bayless, Sam Byers, Dave Mealy, Jane Donnelly, and Ashley Sneggles. I'm not done yet. Also gold card status, DeMonte Mabry, DJ is a Prodigy, Alicia Vukovic, Batty Banks, Trina Scott, Christopher Blackshear, Patrick Charles, Thurston Pachalek, Pimp Jesus, Richie P, and Janelle Layton. I'm not done. Also gold card status, Raymond Karan, Kevin Johnston Sabres News Consolidated, Nessie Sunflower, Discovery Metal Legion, Osea Weidman, Dino, Santivia Major, Jared Kelly, and Winbrook 11. Also gold card status, James Shrimp Fajitas, G aka True Life the God, WWE AEW Marvel fan, K Doherty, Christopher Blackshear, Tom, Renee G, Easy Does It, and Network Guy Dave. Oh, you thought I was done? No. My gold card unit is fucking deep. Also, Sheriff Rivers, D Stands Alone, Xavier 2882, Eric Decker, Jay, Dwayne Piazza, Quentin Gilbert, Cosmic Fool, all gold card status. Oh, you thought I was done? You better fucking cancel your plans today, because we keep going. Pile Driver Finisher, Savage 1024 The Punisher, Limitation X, Big Nang, Redhead Kingpin, Brand Q, featuring... hold on, this is a new member, so I got to get the whole name up. Brand Q featuring Quincy, John Gray, and Nathan Savay. All gold card members. Damn, bro. So, guys, that's the entire fucking unit. We are closing, honestly... I mean, we just started the gold card status last week. We're closing in on 100 members, guys. What the fuck? You guys are fucking epic, man. To all my unit up in the chat, man, every single one of you, thank you guys for an amazing day of content already. It's only 3 o'clock Eastern time, and we've already put up 2 videos. One was over an hour long a few hours ago, and now nearly a 2-hour live stream. Who knows? BC could be back with you in a few hours, bro, with more breaking news. You never know. Unfucking real. Guys, top guys, which is all of us, we out. Everybody else, I would say they're the 2s, but they're not even close to us, bro. BC, say and check you. Till next time. Put them up. You want them up? Ah! Ow! Oh, shit! Check, you guys.